points, which is added to that Boulder score. Paul Jemft looked tired down low, and he started to have to fight early. He fell at 33 and ended up in 8th. Do-hyun Lee made it a bit further, but decided to rest on a high heel. When he moved through that move, it was awkward, and he fell on 57.1 and was 7th. While Adam Ondra made the same mistake. He didn't drop his feet and got the same score as Do-hyun, 6th for him. Toby Roberts was the penultimate climber out. He had a chance for the podium, but made a slight route reading error down low, trying to get a toe hook on the right. That cost him later on, and he might have burnt out. Toby was 5th with a total of 143.4. All eyes were on Sorato and Raku, the last climber out. Could he make a difference to the podium? He got to the same move as Toby, and that score meant he was left outside of the top 3. Now to find out our Olympic places and the medals. Into the live.
We see Tomoa climb very quickly, usually in lead. Obviously, maybe he might change things up and choose to climb differently. That quick style that he often has is high risk, which can play in his favour on a route like this.
It's all down to Tomoa now. Let's see what he can do. From Japan, incredible athlete, been on the scene for a while, so experienced, and I love watching him climb. So let's see what he can do with this route. All right, Tomoa drops down. He's done the down climb, and as thought, he's pretty speedy through here. Gets the toe in for a shake, and now he moves up to 2nd position. So 141.7 his current score. And he does a big throw. That was more spectacular. That's what we were expecting, and cuts loose. Whacks in a heel.
But he hasn't got that lower clip. He slips. I think the fact that he didn't have that clip in really didn't help him, but he suddenly went from looking calm, collected, to flustered.
Look at this reaction.
This moment right here, Akio is in tears. She is an Olympian herself. She is crying her eyes out. She was a medalist at the Games.
Colin Duffy comes out.
Colin maybe not looking as calm as we've seen him, especially at the beginning of the Boulder round, but that is no surprise. The pressure is on. If he wants that ticket tonight, he has a lot of work to do here. Really in great tension, but he does have the high heel.
Yeah, I mean, he can use it to rest, sure, but please drop it, Colin, if you want to progress, or he's going to have to do a monster move to go around that leg. And he's struggling with this clip too. It's awkward. Gets it in now.
As you saw him flag his left leg down, slight pressure on the wall to aid his movement to make that clip more efficient. Smart climbing again from him, but what will we see here? He takes his heel off, campers up just as the route set is intended, and the crowd go wild.
Yeah, so figuring it out from Colin Duffy. This is a great fight from the young man. Left hand. Oh, and he hits the next hold too.
But starting to fight hard here right now.
Oh, he is, and he's gone there, isn't he? Well, he's in the top 3 currently. And Jakob, look at this, he's hyping himself up. He knows now. But Jakob Schubert going upwards. Left hand in, gets the heel, comes up into the undercling.
And you can see here that there's a very good hold, but he's probably not going to hang around on it too much because this next move is quite dynamic and the foot placements are not great. The crowd's starting to tear Jakob as he nears the high point. He has moved through that so quickly, not choosing to rest. He'll know that, I think he'll know now that that was the high point if he's even listening to the crowd, but he's suddenly just moving and stepped up a gear in how fast he's climbing. We've been told that there are no rest positions on this head wall. Jakob hasn't taken a rest yet. He's done a couple of micro shakes, but he's climbing so fast. Look at the clock, just under 3 minutes to get to this last section, and there are not many moves left to go.
He's got a quick draw in underneath. We're counting the scores here. He's currently in the 1st position, but he hasn't made that clip yet, and he does fall. So 183.6 Jakob's result. We wait for the provision, and he knows. I think he knows. So Jakob says goodbye to the crowd and a thank you and a big smile on his face. Jakob Schubert is the new Boulder and lead world champion and gets 2 gold